Hey guys, okay, I make this video. Be careful, because the aperture might change and screw up my filming. So I'm trying to stay away from that. Okay, I went to bed at my mom's house this afternoon and immediately went to sleep. I realized all the kids, my kids, Tina, in the spirit world, were extra loud yelling at me. And Jesus Christ was ripping off his red tape. So I know there's something coming. But they wouldn't tell me that I didn't hear what was coming my way. But anyway, I'm going to sleep, and the more I slept, I couldn't sleep in the Legion anymore because the kids were so fucking loud. So I told them to shut up. I want to sleep. Nope, they didn't shut up, and it didn't get any quieter. So I left down and towards. I left. I astral traveled. Let's say I dropped down somewhere between around the second level or lower, so I could get away from my kids, because they're all in the Legion, right? Watching over me. So I leave, and I'm headed toward Oceanside, and I don't know where I got, but then I noticed the kids are still loud. And I'm like, fuck. So I checked my seeds. I haven't felt any seed there. No one was messing with my seeds. I got 3 seeds. They're mine, but they ain't sparking up yet, so I don't know what that's about. They ain't glowing. I can't spark them, but they're mine. And so I'm like, hey, did you put fucking implants in my head? And they said, the implants are there, blah, 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 to do something, to make, so we put a tracking device in your head. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I don't feel no drill holes, or where they stick things, they stick an implement in your head, or a drill, they drill it. And I didn't feel any pain, so I'm like, that's wrong. They're lying, just to shut me up. And I go, why'd you stick a fucking tracking device in my head? And the gangs, they're really out to get you. They're fucking want you dead, or they want to fuck you up. And I go, who? The spittoon guys? And he goes, yeah, the guy with no nose. He wants that fucking bounty. I go, well, how much is the bounty? And they didn't tell me, because I want to know. But, or I didn't hear it, one or the other. So, I,
Chatham subdivision. No alarm. No alarm. Total
I,
4. Temperature
wow.
1 degree.
We got a long train coming, 400 axles. Anyway, I felt around my neck and my head. I took my soul hands and put them through my head like that, just to check. And I found a clamp around my neck, my lower head. And it goes around like this. And it's a clamp, a half clamp. It goes around your head and it tightens around your fucking neck. But it's clamped in. I don't know if it was clamped into my skins, but it was clamped in between the flesh and your soul body, somewhere in there. Anyway, I pulled it out and I was ready to break it, just to crack it, because I've had these ones before. That's how I knew how to look for it, but I didn't know it was a tracking device. Anyway, I I held on to it and went to sleep. The voices, as soon as I took it off my head, the voices went quieter and I fell asleep. But I still had it in my hand. I woke up with it in my hand. Now, I want to back up a few. Last month, I go to sleep from the Legion, and they say I have to sleep in CBC's old house because he's got a new house now. Last month, and I was sleeping in the old house, and it's very comfortable. It's a very nice place. CBC's a fucking mellow, good dude. He hangs around with cool guys, so I like being there. You know, guys like me, and it's mellow and it's nice and beautiful. And it's in the morning. He's got a big wooden table and against the kitchen, and the sun comes in and lights up the whole place like a log cabin. And we sit there and we watch fucking the news and we watch stuff on TV and we talk about things. I was fiddling with my bass, you know, turning them little fucking screws and things. Anyway, that's what I dreamt in St. Lucian. Then, bam, I'm there in the room with the table, and I see a group of guys in our kitchen. Okay, the one guy's tall, and he's got no nose. It's fucking no nose. It's a skull, nose. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you get? I'm like, CBC, you need some fucking new friends, man. And he goes, don't worry about it. And I go, should I fight him? Should I shoot him? What the fuck? And he goes, and they're talking. CBC's talking with them. They're talking with me, and I'm responding, but I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All I know is if they make a move, I'm getting my gun out. And that's what my whole priority was. These fucking fucking dumpster divers in my house. I'm like, fuck CBC. You need some new friends. I mean, fucking people. Anyway, then I wake up because I'm getting ready to fucking fight. I wake up in my bed in Chatham, in physical reality, and the next thing, I'm focused in my mom's apartment, but my eyes are still closed, and I'm not seeing, so I know I left St. Lucian CBC's house in spirit. But all of a sudden I feel bang, bang, a couple cracks in the head right around here, and they fucking hit me. It didn't fucking do too much damage. It caused some pain. I think I started bleeding somewhere around here, and I carried on my day. I went to bed that night, found out that this is what they did. They tracked me to, they knew somehow of CBC's house because of Chris, the guy I'm shooting in the air conditioner. In reality, I released his soul put a bounty out on my head, told the guys about CBC's house, and he goes there at lunchtime all the time to sleep. And that is the game changer. Since that time, and they just come in, whoom, right into your fucking kitchen. And I couldn't understand that. Because CBC would never hang out with fucking these losers, fucking dumpster divers, and a guy with no fucking nose. CBC is like Jesus Christ. You know, you wouldn't be hanging with them. And these guys are ready to kick my ass. Well, I felt they were. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know I gang out with a bounty on my head. I didn't know any of this shit. But anyway, they cracked me a couple times. I woke up, made it back to wherever Legion, and that was it. I've been in a Legion ever since. I've never gone back to CBC's house. Turns out CBC moved, so I don't know where he lives, but I do, because I slept there already. I can find it, no fucking problem. And yeah, so there you go. That's how it works in the spirit world with you. Different scenario than yours, but the basic soul, astral traveling around where you are in your soul. That's how it goes down, man. I got to see a glimpse of it. The guys appeared in CBC's house, and they were talking to him and me. I don't know what was said, but my heart and my red flagging, get your gun out. Well, I woke up in my body before I could fucking shoot anybody. The only reason I fucking did that was, the only reason I didn't shoot anybody, because CBC told me not to. I'm like, fuck, dude, you need a gun. Because he doesn't carry guns, right? I'm like, fucking get a gun. Get a trench knife. Something. Fucking brass knuckles. You're a fucking big dude. He's bigger than me in my body. If he was here sitting beside me, his fucking muscles are out to here. He's huge. He used to be a guardian of mine. My whole life, he was my guardian. But he turned to Christ. I released him, or Christ released him from me, and he became his own person. And now he's working with Jesus Christ to become a Christ. So there you go. And I know that fucking gang anywhere. Even if they changed their fucking face. Even if that guy grew a new nose back. And he was illegally there in St. Lucian. He was illegal. He's wanted. But they don't give a fuck. They just come in. And the thing was, I don't know if they set it up with CBC so they could track them. Track the gang, find out what the fuck's going on. Because I know CBC's with Christ. And CBC's letting these guys altercate, talk with me, and to get some inside information on them, because Christ never came and busted them. The police never showed up, and the police will fucking show up real fast. So I knew they set it up. They probably put me in there deliberately. They've done that before. Anyway, I gotta go. The train's coming. But CBC had a nice house. I asked them about it today. What happened to CBC's old house? Oh, it's empty. It's empty right now. So I think after this gang problem is over with, he's moving back in there. Because it's a nice fucking house in a nice area of St. Lucian. In the region I'm in, or he's in. It's a really nice house, really fucking nice. And the living room, we got a good sized living room. And we sit and listen to. CBC will go to the record store. Go to the record store and buy all these punk rock, hardcore, thrash metal bands from St. Lucian. He'll buy the records. And then I'll come and I'll have dreams where I'm sitting in the carpet looking at all the records, taking the records out, looking at the sleeve inside, stuff like that. Listening to the tunes, see if I like them or not. And he's sitting there on the computer sitting on the computer doing his work. It's really nice, beautiful, beautiful house. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Train's coming. I'll see you later.